feels pretty good.
Yeah, very exciting, and we're so excited to share, you know, quite a few scenes with the fans, and because we're so excited about the movie. It's really good.
I keep talking about, because I got to see the whole movie in all of its forms, you know, from being locked in a room and reading the script to seeing it literally look like stick figures drawn on a piece of paper into now what everyone is going to experience. And for me, it is an action adventure Star Wars movie in its purest form, and directed by Jon Favreau, who has such a love of cinema, and I love movies. He's like the one person in competition, I think, with me, in terms of that level of love of going to the movies, and it's all over this film. And so that's very moving, and it's an exciting thing to be a part of, because it's the type of thing that I grew up doing, is going to see movies like this.
Yeah. Oh, you know, absolutely, you need to see this in a big cinema and on IMAX, perfect, because I think especially right now, everyone wants to be taken far away, and this is such a classic adventure story. Such a beautifully made movie, so cinematic, beautifully shot, incredible music. You know, it's so different from the series, which I loved, but it's really a very sophisticated movie that will satisfy, I think, all ages. And you don't have to even be a Star Wars fan to fall in love with Grogu. And, of course, Pedro.
Of course.
It's wonderful to be here in London, surrounded by all the fans, and to be here with my cast members, and with a lot of people who've been working on the film as well. This is a culmination of 3 years of working on this movie and planning this movie, writing this movie. And I was here last for Star Wars Celebration. I know how passionate the fans are here. And, you know, Star Wars began here in London. It's where George Lucas originally filmed. So I feel like this is part of our tradition, part of Star Wars legacy. Hopefully real Star Wars fans are gonna see that we are paying homage to what came before us, especially to the original trilogy that I grew up with as a kid. But of course incorporating a larger storyline that ties in with all the films and what is yet to come. At the same time, we wanted to make a brand new adventure with these characters for a film that did not require that somebody had seen the show or Star Wars at all. Hopefully this will be a good experience for somebody to come to the theater for the first time and enjoy the energy of what Star Wars is like in a full theater. I think, you know, I had a great time working on launching the series on Disney+. We've been working together for 8 years now, and the show has been on the air for about 7. And so this was wonderful, but there was always a desire for us to be able to feel the energy of a live audience. And my first experience with Star Wars was in 1977. The way the room felt when I was a kid, how that affected me. Movies are great not just because of what's on the screen, and that image should be beautiful, but the energy in the room. It's a communal experience where people can come together and cheer and laugh and cry and have a good time. And I think that's why movies have left such an indelible mark on me. And I'm happy to say that this year, this summer, there seems to be a lot of movies that people are coming out to see and connecting with and enjoying. So I love to see the next generation fall in love with movies the way mine did. Grogu's a character that a lot of people know because of the image, because they've seen him either on social media and pop culture, but people who know him from the show know that he's not only is an innocent, fun character, but he's also very powerful with the Force. He's trained with Luke Skywalker. And here you have him as an apprentice Mandalorian, side by side with his father, going off on the bounty hunting adventures. And so what's changed is Grogu now is a full partner. He's not just a child to be protected, but a Mandalorian in training who's fighting side by side with Din Djarin. If we were going to come to primarily the big screen for this project, we wanted to partner with IMAX. We wanted to make sure that we're taking full advantage of the giant aspect ratio. We wanted to build practical sets. We wanted to have visual effects that filled the screen and made it an experience that you'd be rewarded for leaving your home and coming to the theater and watching it. And so IMAX provides an immersive experience both visually and sound-wise, and the IMAX is synonymous with a big with a big cinematic experience, and we want to be a part of that.
Well, I have to say it's always great to be in London. That's, this audience has been fantastic for Star Wars over the years, and this is where it kind of began. This is what's so wonderful about Star Wars is it really appeals to generations over time. So entire families can come and enjoy the movie together and pass it on to their kids and enjoy it with their grandparents, and it just covers a wide range. Makes it really fun. That's something we talk about all the time at Lucasfilm is how we expand the characters of Star Wars. And when Jon Favreau came to me and started talking about doing something in the New Republic and creating the characters of the Mandalorian again, which I think so many of the fans wondered if we would ever do anything with Mandalorians, and now we have Baby Yoda, Grogu, and he's become a big star, so it's pretty exciting to see this all evolve. First of all, IMAX is an extraordinary way to see the movie, and in 70 millimeter even bigger. And you get so immersed in what's happening in the story, and to see characters that you've only seen on television before, and now Jon has taken them into the theatrical space and given us a real spectacle and a huge adventure.